When Erika Jayne joined The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in Season 6, she quickly became a standout cast member. She brought a unique storyline that followed both her personal life and her ambitions in the music industry. Over time, Erika became one of the more polarizing figures on the show, but many fans continued to support her bold personality. Known for her quick wit and unforgettable fashion moments, she made a lasting impression. Still, her journey on the show hasn't always been easy, and there were moments when she even considered stepping away from the spotlight. Erika Jayne opens up about wanting to leaving RHOBH. It turns out that the series started to lose its appeal for Erika. Flashback to 2020, when she had just made the difficult decision to leave her husband, Tom Girardi. At the time, he was facing serious legal allegations, and Erika unexpectedly found herself in the spotlight. Many of her co-stars questioned what she may have known about the situation, and she was forced to navigate both public scrutiny and personal turmoil. Those seasons were especially challenging for Erika. She appeared emotionally overwhelmed and often reacted strongly during filming. Fans struggled to connect with her during that time, and support from the audience was limited. Speaking on her Diamonds in the Rough podcast, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star opened up about that chapter of her life. "I wanted to quit," she admitted. "I sincerely thought about leaving the show during the worst of everything." Ultimately, Erika chose to stay. Likely, the decision was influenced in part by financial realities, but it also came down to pride and determination. "What made me not quit was two things. I didn't want to be a quitter, and I wasn't going to be pushed out," she said. "No matter how tough it got, I didn't want anyone else writing the ending to my story." Erika Jayne seeks deeper human connection. One thing that fans of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills admire about Erika Jayne is her candid approach to her personal life. While she usually keeps details private, her social life occasionally makes headlines. On her podcast, Erika shared, "I enjoy meeting new people and spending time with them. I'm not in a rush to settle down or make big commitments." Erika has experienced long-term relationships before and now seems focused on her independence. "I've spent most of my adult life in serious relationships. Right now, I just want to be around people I truly enjoy, not because of what's on camera," she said. A major reason Erika is considering stepping away from the franchise is the evolving dynamic within the cast. As the show brings in new members, many of whom don't have authentic ties to the group, Erika admits it's becoming harder to connect. "I need to be around people I find genuinely interesting because I can't pretend otherwise," she explained. Known for her cool demeanor on the show, Erika has always stayed true to herself. With Bravo reportedly exploring a refreshed direction for the series, it might be the right time for Erika to step back and focus on what's next. Is Erika Jayne returning for RHOBH Season 15? It looks like Erika will be returning for Season 15 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. According to a recent update from Bravo in May, several cast members have already received their contracts for the upcoming season. An insider shared that Kyle Richards, whose return had been uncertain for a while, has agreed to come back. Kyle was the big question mark for the longest time, but she is coming back. Producers offered her a strong incentive, and she's had long discussions with the team about her boundaries this season. She knows she'll need to bring something new to the table. The source also confirmed that Dorit Kemsley, Bozoma St. John, Erika, and Sutton Stracke will all be holding diamonds once again, solidifying their spots in the main cast. Despite previous rumors, the insider emphasized that reports about Erika's departure from the show were not true. As a longtime viewer, it's always been compelling to watch Erika's journey. However, with recent developments in her personal life, it might be a good time for her to reflect on how much she wants to share publicly. For now, fans will get the chance to hear more of her story as she returns for at least one more season and considers what comes next. Diamonds in the Rough, the Erika Jayne Renaissance. The sun beat down on the glossy black SUV as it glided through the winding hills of Beverly Hills. Inside, Erika Jayne stared out the tinted window, her mirrored sunglasses hiding the flurry of thoughts running through her mind. From the outside, she looked calm, collected, fabulous, even. But inside, the storm was relentless. It was a Tuesday afternoon in early April 2025, and she was en route to a filming location for season 15 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The producers had chosen a luxe villa in Bel Air for a girls' weekend, though everyone knew it was just code for confrontations, confessions, and chaos. Erika sighed. She'd done this dance before. The sparkling gowns, the explosive dinners, the teary interviews under hot lights. And yet, something felt different this time. She reached into her Yves Saint Laurent handbag, pulling out a compact mirror, not to check her makeup, but to ground herself. Staring into her own eyes, she whispered the mantra that had gotten her through so much. "You're not a quitter. You write your own ending." RHOBH 2020. The year everything changed. Erika remembered the deafening silence of her Los Angeles mansion the night she left Tom Girardi. She'd walked out with nothing more than 2 suitcases and her dog, Tiago. The headlines followed fast. Erika Jayne files for divorce. Tom Girardi accused of embezzlement. What did Erika know? Cameras rolled as castmates side-eyed her every move. Confessionals questioned her integrity. Twitter was a bloodbath. There were moments she didn't think she'd survive, not because of the press or the legal battles, but because of the loneliness. She had been glamorous, outrageous, powerful, but now she was just raw. On an episode of her podcast Diamonds in the Rough, Erika had said, "That time nearly broke me. I was emotionally bankrupt. I considered quitting the show, everything." But she didn't quit. Not then. Present day, 2025. The villa's driveway curved like a question mark, the kind Erika had gotten used to answering. She stepped out of the car, her platinum hair cascading down her back in waves, dressed in head-to-toe Balenciaga. The cameras clicked on, and her persona locked in like muscle memory. "Hey babe," said Sutton Strack, waving with a half-empty mimosa in hand. Erika forced a smile. "Darling, I hope you brought more than shade and citrus." The other women giggled nervously. Erika could be polarizing, sure, but she was also the oxygen in the room. Love her or hate her, she was the show. Later that evening, wine flowed freely. Crystal chandeliers cast light like diamonds across the room. Dorrit, Sutton, Bozoma, and Kyle were deep in a heartfelt conversation about life, loss, and Botox. Erika excused herself to the patio, craving a breath of unfiltered air. As she stepped outside, a producer named Lexi followed her. "You okay?" Lexi asked, gently. Erika nodded, leaning on the balcony. I don't know why I'm still doing this." Lexi said nothing, just waited. "I used to love it," Erika continued. "The drama, the fashion, the platform. But now, every scene feels like I'm clinging to something that doesn't feel like mine anymore." "But you're still here," Lexi replied. Erika turned, her eyes tired but defiant. "Because I don't let other people write my story." FLASHBACK. The studio was small but elegant, much like Erika's post-Girardi lifestyle. It was her sanctuary now. No diamonds, no confessionals, just truth. In one episode, she spoke candidly. "The fame never mattered as much as people think. What I miss is human connection. Real conversations, not for cameras or storylines. Just real people." She had started dating casually, spending more time with friends outside the Bravo universe. She took dance classes again, not for tours or performances, but just for herself. "I don't need to be a wife or a pop star right now," she said. "I need to be Erika." The reunion taping. The season 14 reunion had been one of the most grueling yet. Andy Cohen had pressed her about her ongoing legal battles, questioned her emotional availability, and brought up feuds with castmates new and old. When asked point-blank if she was done with the show, Erika hesitated. "I'm tired, Andy, but I'm also not done." Her words were a riddle even to herself. Tired of the drama, but not tired of fighting. Because fighting was something she'd done her whole life, whether it was for her name, her reputation, or her sense of self. Back to PURESEN today. The other women had gone to bed or disappeared into their phones. Erika sat alone by the fire pit, swirling a glass of red wine. Then footsteps. Kyle appeared, barefoot and wrapped in a blanket. "Can't sleep either?" she asked. "Nope." They sat in silence, the kind that came from shared wounds. "You know, I almost didn't come back this season," Kyle finally admitted. Erika smirked. "Same." Kyle nodded. "It's weird, right? We build these lives on TV, and then we wake up one day and realize we're not sure who we are without the cameras." Erika stared into the flames. "I know who I am. I just don't know if I want to keep proving it to everyone else."